On June 13, 1980, Betty Gore's husband, Alan, traveled to Minnesota on business. That evening, he became worried. When he couldn't reach his wife at their home in Wiley, Texas, Alan called neighbors for help. A few went to the house, where they discovered Betty Gore in a bloody utility room. A 3-foot axe was found nearby. Also in the house was the Gore's nearly 1-year-old daughter, who had been left unattended for hours. Gore had been attacked so forcefully that it seemed the right half of her face was missing. The investigation revealed she'd received 41 axe blows. Police at first thought a vicious killer was on the loose. Then Alan confessed to police he'd had an affair with Candace "Candy" Montgomery, a housewife and friend of the Gore family. The affair began in December 1978 and lasted until October 1979. Montgomery was the last person to see Gore alive on the morning of June 13th, when she'd gone to pick up a swimsuit for the Gore's older daughter, who was friends with the Montgomery children and had slept at their house, and her fingerprints matched a bloody print found at the scene. 2 weeks after Gore's murder, Montgomery, the main suspect, was arrested. Montgomery's lawyer, who'd previously insisted his client was innocent, shocked everyone in court on October 20th, 1980, when he told prospective jurors that his client had killed Gore in self-defense. On October 23rd, Montgomery took the stand and gave her account of what happened at the Gore house on June 13th. She said Gore had asked her about the affair with Alan. Montgomery said the relationship had taken place, but was now over. Gore brought out an axe and ordered Montgomery to stay away from her husband. Gore then put the axe down to gather things for Montgomery to take to her daughter. When about to leave the house, Montgomery placed her hand on Gore's arm and expressed sympathy. Gore then pushed Montgomery into the utility room, where she swiped Montgomery's head and cut her toe with the axe. Montgomery got control of the weapon and managed to hit the back of Gore's head. However, she said Gore still prevented her from leaving. The women again fought for the axe, with Montgomery pleading for Gore to let her go and telling Gore she didn't want her husband. Then Gore said, "Shh." At this, Montgomery seized the axe and struck Gore. "I didn't think," Montgomery testified at her murder trial. "I raised it and I hit her. And I hit her and I hit her. And I hit her." On the stand, Montgomery also admitted to taking a shower at the Gore house before leaving. With the baby still upstairs, she went home to change her clothes, returned to the church, where her children and the older Gore daughter were attending Bible school, then lunched with friends. Montgomery also later destroyed